What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am Stardust and so are you. Judging by the title, guys, you already know what this reading is going to be about. Another juicy, detailed, accurate reading. What makes you stand out, especially when it comes to like partners, possible suitors, amongst your friends, co-workers, peers, whatever. But I don't know, I was thinking more so like love, but this could be anything, you know, anybody. But yeah, what makes you stand out, just in your energy, period. I was getting a little bit of channeled messages, not too much. I actually got more channeled messages for each individual pile, so I'm excited about those because I really do have a lot written down. So for all three piles, guys, I'm going to get into the items in a second. For all three piles, just collectively, I was getting like this big kid energy. Like somebody that's like silly. Maybe they have a really quick wit, or they make a lot of jokes, or they prank around a lot. Maybe you're known as the prankster at your workplace, at school, and your family. They know that you're the one that's doing the practical jokes. You could love to party or be the life of the party. And you could be grown, but like still have a young mind, or like this youthful energy about you. Two, you could look younger than your age, or you could, if you're younger, you could look older, or you come off more mature as well, but you're still like, people see your silly side, your age, when you start being silly. What else makes you stand out? I feel like something about someone's food choices. Maybe someone, your food choices could make you stand out, or just like your music choices as well. Something about the things that you choose make you stand out as well. But guys, this reading is going to be super juicy, because when I say I was getting so many channeled messages for each pile and each item. So let me get into the items. That's all I was really getting. Yeah, let's get into it. Alright, guys, so you guys see that I have three items, obviously. So pile one is going to be this lovely Lapis Lazuli pyramid that I made. I love this piece. It's one of my favorites. Like, I feel like that's probably why I haven't sold it yet, because I just can't part with it. But I was so precise with making this pyramid, and it had like a little mess ups to me, but it still came out super great. So this pyramid is filled with copper, lapis lazuli, and clear quartz, and it helps to amplify energy in your communication. It also helps to amplify energy with your intuition, hence the clear quartz. And also lapis lazuli works with psychic abilities and clear communication. But I also made this pyramid with the intent to block out electromagnetic fields, known as EMF. Also with the intent to block out negative energies from your throat chakra and your crown chakra. So yeah, that's pile number one. This lovely handmade lapis lazuli clear quartz pyramid. And pile number two is going to be this lovely, I love this. This is like just random stuff that's in my home, but this is actually in my shop. This pyramid is for sale finally. But this old-fashioned perfume dispenser, I love this. My mom actually got this for me because I used to love my grandmother's perfume bottles. So yeah, I'm not gonna get into the channel messages that I have for these piles. I'm just gonna wait till you pick your pile. But yes, this is an old-fashioned perfume bottle. It's really cool. It's really unique. And I don't really see these in stores anymore, but if you go to a perfume store, you will see these vintage style perfume bottles. So that's pile number 2 with this cool little tassel on it. And then pile number 3 is going to be this Anubis pen. This pen was gifted to me by my little brother. We both have matching pens. I can't remember if he got a different deity than I did, but I freaked out when I seen this Anubis pen a few years ago when we were at a Doom Day together. So Anubis is the god of transformation, rebirth, death. And like I said, guys, I have so many channeled messages for each individual pile, but you have to click on the pile to hear them. I definitely encourage watching all 3 piles. But Anubis, yes, protection as well. And I love his energy. I actually keep this pen at my altar for a reason. I'm strongly connected to Anubis, and I feel like if Anubis was associated with any planet, it would have to be Pluto, because Pluto has the same attributes as Anubis. So, and I'm a Scorpio moon. That's why I mentioned that. So, I don't know. That's why I gravitate towards Anubis so much. But yeah, pile number 3 is going to be Anubis, the god of the Egyptian god of transformation, death, rebirth, protection, and judgment as well in some cases when he weighs the hearts. So yeah, guys, go ahead and pick your pile. I was just in my mind for a second. So yeah, pick your pile. Pile number 1 with the Lapis Lazuli pyramid, pile number 2 with the perfume bottle, and pile number 3 with Anubis. So guys, I'll see you in a second. Okay, pile number 1 with the Lapis Lazuli pile. What's up? What's popping? What makes you stand out? I feel like your energy definitely is a standout energy. You could be tall. You could be a strong person. You could be really sharp, edgy. You know, something about you could be edgy, very direct to the point here. These edges are very sharp. And Lapis Lazuli deals with the 3rd chakra, with communication and also channeling. So you could say things that like hits home for people, even if you don't identify as a psychic or an intuitive person. We all have intuitive attributes, I believe. So you could be a channeler in that way. You can amplify energy in that way, or you could do this for other people. You know, you could also get people to tell the truth around you as well. I don't know where I just got that from, but yeah, you can amplify that type of energy in people for them to tell the truth as well. You could give really sharp words as well, like sharp communication, very direct, like I said, to the point. And you could protect people with your words. You could stand up for people with your communication as well. Use very sharp, direct communication to stand up for people. You could be protective of the things that you say as well to other people. You kind of like filter yourself, or kind of like go within, and you channel your energy. So you're patient and you're strategic about the things that you say, but when you do say them, they're very sharp and to the point and very direct. Something about you could shine as well. You could be really shiny, like this energy here. This thing is really shiny. Ooh. Yeah, sorry. So yeah, you could, you know, I don't know, I just got this like tumble energy. I don't know if someone's drinking or could be drunk. That's really tipsy energy. But yeah, you could be really shiny. Something about your energy could be shiny as well. Very magnetic as well. And very protective and sacred as well, I was getting. So yeah, that's some of the channeled messages that I was getting for this, just channeling off of the item. Yeah. something about you could be fancy as well. But yeah, let's see, guys. Let's see. This is just my channeled messages for Lapis Lazuli Pyramid. That's some of them. I'm going to get into this. So what makes you stand out, Lapis Lazuli Pyramid? This is interesting. Wow, very interesting. I feel a lot of masculine energy here. Even if you're not masculine, you could be coming into this, coming out as this energy. But let's get into it. So, what makes you stand out here? And that's crazy because I don't see the cards before. I like being excited and just going into this energy naturally and just seeing it. I was saying that like maybe I was getting this energy of someone being like a little drunk or tipsy. So this could make you stand out. Like when you're drunk or tipsy, people notice. People can tell or whatever. Or maybe you drink or whatever here. Or maybe you too could have a high tolerance. This would make you stand out. But I'm getting more of this like, I don't know. It was like this guy, conflict and defeat. Like this guy's like falling over or something here. Yeah. Oh my God. And look at these drinks here. And I was getting this like big kid energy, life of the party energy. Maybe you like to turn up, celebrate here. You get inebriated. You're kind of a mess. This is exactly probably why I don't drink. I really don't care to drink at all because I know it's not for me. Like I'm just a mess. Like I don't drink. Like, and if I do, it's just one cocktail, maybe 2 glasses of wine, and I'm cutting myself off. I can't handle it. But yeah, someone is like, yeah. But yeah, what makes you stand out is that I feel like maybe you are emotional here. Maybe you're sensitive, maybe knowledgeable here about you just know yourself. You're in tune with your emotions and your energy really, here somehow. What makes you stand out too is your attractiveness here. Oh my gosh. I was getting that song too out of, man. Oh my God. This is so crazy and inappropriate, but listen. I was getting that song by this person called Big Clit. Bigklit. But the song is literally called, I think it's like, the song goes like, why you lying on your dick? Lying on your dick. God forgive me for cursing like that, but lying on your D-I-C-K, lying on your D-I-C-K, like literally listen to the song by Big Clit. But I don't know what makes you stand out. I don't know if you have, that's crazy. I don't know how people would know this about your penis size or your vagina size. This can make you stand out. Oh my God. I just had to say that for sure. Or if you're a guy, something about your abs, your muscles, your tattoos could make you stand out, but you could have a big masculine part or something like that here. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully nobody is like lying on there, like saying that they hooked up with someone and they really didn't. Like that type of energy. So what makes you stand out is that you see the big picture of things. You gain good perspective. Yo, the King of Cups twice. So like I was saying, you could be very sensitive, emotional, intuitive here. I was getting this. You could be an intuitive communicator as well. You communicate your emotions. You have a lot of emotions that you possibly keep hidden as well. You could be very sexual energy. Yeah, you get intuitive hunches. This is what makes you stand out, is your intuition here. What makes you stand out is like your abs, your tattoos, your perspective, how you move forward here. Maybe if you travel, this is what makes you stand out. It makes you stand out. You stand out at parties as well, celebrations, gatherings, especially if you're like turned up, dancing, drinking. I just heard like smoking. Yeah. I definitely feel like what makes you stand out is like maybe your head as well, something about your head, maybe the hats that you wear, maybe the bandanas, if you wear like certain hats or bandanas, that's what makes you stand out. Like if you wear like different like capes or like things draped over you or something like that, hoodies or like things that have like hoodies on them, that are like long, shawls, things like that. If you wear like long things or like long belts or like tied on like belts and stuff like this around your waist, I feel like this is what makes you stand out, especially if it's like you wear like shawls or long flowy things or something here like that. So I'm getting it on two different cards. I feel like what makes you stand out too is your eyes. Like maybe you give an intense stare, like a Scorpio, Capricorn type of energy, but more so like Scorpio. Or like maybe you squint as well. I was getting that. I don't know, maybe you squint at people when you are talking to them, or what makes you stand out is that maybe you can leave people feeling mentally defeated, or yeah. But I'm gonna see, I got more channel messages. I feel like what makes you stand out is your temper as well. Maybe you have a lot of emotions as well when you express yourself, or maybe when you drink as well. Like I said, your height, your feet, maybe if you have really big feet, or you're always barefoot. Yeah. Even if you have like no hair, or like they can't. Oh, that penis is there. I'm sorry. Or long hair. It doesn't matter. Like something about your head stands out, or you could be like a hothead sometimes. But yeah, what makes you stand out is that you go within. Maybe you spend a lot of time alone, or after you've been out with friends traveling, maybe you like fall back, disappear. This is what makes you stand out. Like I was saying too, you could look younger than your age, and this is why you stand out. And if you're younger, you look older. You know, like you can get into like clubs, or you know. Or even too, I'm getting this vice versa as well. Like, if you're younger or you're older, like say you're like 21 or 22, but you still look like you're like 15 or something. What makes you stand out is like your rewards, and like how you've been recognized as well for something. Maybe if you're you got people to see the big picture, or get people to change their perspective, you accomplished something here as well. You could have also defeated or beat it, an addiction or some type of drinking habit or smoking habit as well. You could have defeated this energy. And this is what makes you stand out. But yeah, you could be a very emotional person with your communication. I was feeling too, like what makes you stand out is like how attractive you are, how magnetic you are, maybe how passionate you are about things, maybe how you communicate your passions, is what makes you stand out. Maybe your outfits stand out at like celebrations, or when you reunite with people. How you walk away from friends as well is what makes you stand out. I feel like too, if you're a guy, like maybe the things that you bring girls, or how you court them, or how you gift them like certain flowers or something that you give them, or that's what makes you stand out in people's mind. I feel like too, what makes you stand out is like maybe you could like date someone that's a different race than you, or that's opposite of you somehow. But yeah, guys, let's see. I'm gonna get like 1 or 2 channel messages. If you're hooking up with this King of Cups guy, definitely, like, you know, just protect your energy. But yeah, let's see. What makes you stand out? I feel like what makes you stand out is that you're a good vibe, you're kind energy, that you're a positive person, you're pure, you're kind. You always compliment someone's day, or you compliment people. What makes you stand out is that you're unforgettable. People have a hard time forgetting about you, forgetting about your energy, maybe especially things that you possibly said, or how emotional you've been, how expressive you were, how mysterious you were. Something too about you energy is very, you stand out. So of course you stand out. This King of Wands and this King of Cups energy, double King of Cups too. So like I said, you're very sensitive. You could be artistic as well. You could be an artist somehow. Something about you seems artistic. Especially if you have like a lot of tattoos, or you're just free. I'm getting this like free, liberated guy. Like maybe a guy that like is just speaks whatever he wants. Plays the music that he wants, like dances how he wants, you know, party with who he wants. Maybe, yeah, especially if you're a guy, like maybe you attract ladies, or, you know, hurt girls or sad girls are attracted to you, or girls that have like issues like addictions and things like that. Maybe you attract those type of people. Girls that need help and shit. I'm getting a lot of masculine energy here. But this could be true too if you're a woman. I'm getting like really emotional as well. Like I just felt like I'm gonna cry. So yeah, you could be really emotional, really sensitive as well. You could keep a lot of your emotions in, and like I feel like maybe they come out when you drink or something here. So what makes you stand out? Let's see. What makes you stand out? Lapis Lazuli, Power Pyramid. What makes you stand out? That you're a spiritual warrior. You walk with God. You're protected by God's truth. Especially if you communicate God's truth with this pyramid. You're a leader. You're an honest soul. You're a fighter. And you're healed. You're healing. You're healing to be around. You're a spiritual warrior. And that's what makes you stand out. Is, you know, you are protected by, yo, I just noticed this. Oh my God. Watch the Anubis pile, because look what card is here. This whole time I held this card up. So you could be a Cancer or a Leo for sure. You could be a Cancer, Leo, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Mostly getting Scorpio, Cancer and Leo person here for sure. Got me all emotional. So that's crazy. So yeah, what makes you stand out? One more card. So don't be feeling mentally defeated. So what makes you stand out is that you're with the shits. You would stand up for, yo, I was saying this. I think I said this in one of the channeled messages. I hope I did, or I wasn't just saying this in my brain. But it says, with the shits, don't make me snap. Will stand up for themselves, fight back, fighter who wants smoke, carries guns, go from a 0 to 100 real quick, silent but deadly, verbally or physically. You could carry a weapon. Don't play about yours, geek. Or, oh yeah. Don't play about mine. So, and I wrote geek Jay-Z. So that's for me to say that line. When he says, cross the line, speak about mine. I'ma wave this tech. I'm a geek about mine. It was red back. I could cut bitch mother a wig back. I did that. I've been wildin' since a juvie. She was a good girl till she knew me. Now she's in this drop but some years. Yeah, but yeah, you could feel crazy about your folks, your people, and you could be a spiritual warrior. You walk with God and you're protected by God's truth and your leader and your honest soul. But yeah, just keep your temper down. You could be with the shits. People could sleep on you and they claim that they're woke, but you just got to be a truth teller and go off keep using your emotions, and your sensitivity is the key to your success and what makes you stand out the most. You can make people stutter. This is what makes you stand out, or the fact that you stutter is what makes you stand out. But I feel like this emotional aspect of yourself, this confidence that you have, your emotional confidence, the way that you communicate, this is what makes people trust you as well. So yeah, that's all I'm getting, guys. And definitely watch the Anubis pile, because Anubis was totally here. And you could be a Scorpio, because I always think of Anubis and I think of Scorpio, but for some reason the Cancer symbol is down there, and so is this Leo symbol. It's a real phallic energy, like masculine energy, that I've been picking up on. So shout out to them divine masculines out there that's watching me. It's so honored to have your strong, potent masculine energy watching me. Guys, I hope that resonated with you. Definitely hit the like button, please. If you know your girl is on point, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and also stick around for my future the future files, and also stick around for my future readings, and definitely check out my past readings, guys, because they're all timeless. And like I said, go down my channel and enjoy yourself with these readings, because they be juicy. And hit the like button. Peace, guys. Okay. Perfume bottle. What is up with you? I feel like you probably smell really good, first of all. That's what's good with you. I was trying not to say it in the very beginning, but that was like the #1 channel thing, of course, when I looked over at my dresser and thought to use this as one of the items, instead of me using crystals. But yeah, I feel like what's popping, pile #2, you definitely possibly smell really good. Something about you could be vintage or old-fashioned, and something told me to like really look up the word for vintage. And I know it said something about like a high quality of wine. So you could be high quality. Something about you could be of high quality. You could love wine. You could love vintage things. You could be, like I was saying, like old-fashioned, or something given like old money type vibes. You could have that aesthetic, or go after that aesthetic, that old money aesthetic, or you just have that energy. It's all about energy, bro. Like, man, I have people all the time ask me like, what do I do? I had a story literally the other day. Man, I was with my best friends at the gun show, and I literally had a lady come up to me and my best friend and ask me, she said, I feel like I should be asking you for an autograph or something. Like, it was just crazy. I have people like randomly ask me like, what do I do? Like, as if I'm like someone of importance or something like that. So you can have that energy. I don't know. But something about you definitely smells delicious. Also too, I was thinking about that video I seen earlier today when I picked up this bottle. I was seeing this compilation video of people saying like how great Rihanna smells, and I thought that was so funny. She's a Pisces. Her birthday is actually the day after mine, and apparently she smells amazing. I really want to sniff her for some reason, just because everybody talks about how great she smells. You could appreciate detail as well. Like, you could really be like detail oriented and like things in a certain way or a certain place. You could pay attention to detail when you're picking out items, when you're shopping for certain things. Details matter to you. You notice certain things that other people don't have an eye for. Like I said, you could like old nice things or just vintage things, or something about you is high quality or vintage. You could be really pretty and attractive to the eye as well, very pleasing to the eye. Something about you could be round. This could be your breast, your body, your boobs. If you're a guy, this could be your muscles, the shape of your arms, you know, the perfect little muscle balls, or this could be your actual testicles. If you have really nice formed testicles, I don't know. But yeah, that's just the channel messages, some of the channel messages that I was getting. And also you can have a nice round head as well. Something shaped really nice about you. But yeah. So pile number 2, let's get into it. Let's see what makes you stand out. So besides your amazing smell making you stand out, and your vintage style and this aesthetic that you have, let's see what makes you stand out. Okay. What makes you stand out, pile number 2, is how you stand your ground. I feel like how you stand up for yourself, how you go after your ideas, your creativities, and your passions here is what makes you stand out. I was getting a little bit of that, and pile 1 is that's how they stand out, is their ambition, they're driven with their action, they can take. You stand up for the things that you want. Maybe yeah, it's definitely watch pile. This is crazy because I got the 6 of Swords and pile number 1, so definitely watch pile number 1. Maybe how you travel, you move away from things, you start maybe something about you could be new as well, something new as well. Yeah, you've changed, you've gone through some type of transformation here. So I feel like all 3 piles is going to resonate with each other because this is crazy. So yeah, you could have transformed somehow, and this could be what makes you stand out. Maybe you transformed your body here. You traveled, you changed homes, you've changed jobs, you've changed schools, whatever here. Cars, I'm getting some type of vehicle you've changed here. What makes you stand out is your conversation, how charismatic you are. You have a lot of charisma here. You could be very persuasive as well. You could have the gift of persuading people into doing things, thinking a certain way, going after an idea, getting on board with something, traveling somewhere with you. You could really be really persuasive in getting people to get in a relationship, date a certain person. Like, yo, girl, you should really go out with him, just give him a chance. Or, girl, you should really break up with this person. Whatever. You could be really persuasive, getting your friends to go on different dating apps, try different partners, you know, convincing them to go on blind dates and shit. Maybe convincing them, persuading them to like stand up to their partner, stand up to their boss, their relationship, you know. You could be really good at persuading people to do these type of things. You could be really good at your conversation, like I said, especially with conversations, matters of the heart, things like that, relationships. You could be really good at conversations about dating, persuading people to move, breaking up, I don't know, getting together. You can have a lot of charisma, especially if you're like dating on a date, getting to know somebody. Somebody could think you have a lot of charisma. This is what makes you stand out from like other partners. You could be really persuasive, or your energy is just very persuasive, like especially if you're trying to sell someone something, or get them to hire you or date you. You're just persuading someone here. What makes you stand out is maybe your wisdom here. You could be very wise. You could be more mature as well. You could be the King of Pentacles. You could have a lot of finances. This could make you stand out. You could be really grounded, stable, mature, generous with your finances. This is what makes you stand out as well. How generous you are. Maybe you're the places that you travel could make you stand out as well, especially if you go to places with really nice beaches and maybe really nice sceneries or backgrounds or something like that. This is what makes you stand out. Yeah, how you stand up to fucking like dragons and like people that like that are like coming at you saying mad shit. Like how you stand up to them. This is how you stand out. I feel like how you stand out as well is like maybe by the options that you have and your opinion on things, and how you stand up for your opinions, and like just your viewpoint is how you stand out to other people. Like maybe you get people to like think about shit differently. Like maybe you're good at persuading people to think like differently. Like maybe somebody was never thinking about voting for Trump, and then they talk to you. You're like, you persuaded them with your charisma and your conversation, maybe your knowledge, how you stood up for something. Maybe you persuaded somebody to be more, you know, you give people this type of confidence as well. Yeah, so I feel like you could stand up to like, you know, this could be like financially, like, you know, crazy people here. So yeah, you could be, like I said, very attractive, very what is that, I would just say like distinguished as well. Something about your face could be distinguished. This is what makes you stand out. You have like a distinguished feature. Yeah, I feel like what makes you stand out is like maybe you've changed some type of location, you traveled, maybe you got a new home, new place, new space. Like you changed something about your atmosphere as well. Yeah, the opinions that you have about maybe different philosophies, different thoughts. I feel like what makes you stand out is your attractiveness. Maybe you've had a glow up as well. I feel like too, I wanted to ask like what happened? Like what happened, pile number 2? Like I don't know why when I was shuffling for this pile, I kept asking like what happened instead of what makes them stand out. So what makes you stand out is like maybe people want to know like what happened to you, how you changed, how you transformed, where you've been, especially if you've traveled or you've gone somewhere. What makes you stand out is your glow up. Maybe you changed, like I kept saying, you transformed here. You definitely had some type of glow up here. Your jewelry is what makes you stand out as well. Maybe you were gifted a nice piece of jewelry, or yeah, with this King of Pentacles card here, you were gifted something really nice. your beauty. Maybe you are very attractive, very magnetic, very powerful, very commanding. This is what makes you stand out, is that you command an energy. Like, you command a room. People see you. You're like a bird. How can you miss it? You know, you're literally like the ocean. You can't miss the ocean. You can see that big ass ocean over there. You can see this big ass coin over here. You can see this big ass flying Pegasus unicorn, black unicorn thing flying. You can't miss you. Like, you stand out. You stand up for people. You protect people. This is how you stand out. You can stand out in amongst your friends and your family this way, amongst partners, especially amongst like a boss or some type of financial leader or financial very, very wise. What makes you stand out too is your beard. If you have like a gray beard, or because I'm getting it in 2 different decks here, 2 different decks. So you could have a gray beard or gray hair, or really nice long gray hair, or you could just be a really attractive old head. Like, yeah, like you could be a really nice looking old head. Like, I'm trying to think of like attractive old heads, like George Clooney, or like Idris Elba, or like what's his name, Keanu Reeves is a little attractive. Like, it's just his hair or something as well. Yes, I'm just like, you're like a distinguished gentleman. Like, I'm getting that type of energy. And if you're a woman, I feel like you're very elegant, you know, very attractive. Like this pure type energy here, with a lot of charm, charisma, good conversation. It's like a flow to your conversation as well. You can transform. Like, you can go with the flow with any conversation as well. You can talk about finances. You can talk about travel. You can talk about politics. You can talk about transformation, spirituality. I see you having a really good conversation here. You got a lot of knowledge here with all these books. You're a really good conversationalist. Yeah, so your opinions the most, and how you think, your options as well, the choices that you can make, the decisions that you make as well, is what makes you stand out. Your smile, your eyes, I was getting that too. Definitely. So yeah, I'm gonna get a few channel messages in these cards, guys, and let's see. Ooh, a lot of green cards. So you're definitely not of this planet. You're a powerful person. So what makes you stand out is that you can have really unique gifts. You can be a god or a goddess, an alien or a fairy, a supernatural being with a supernatural abilities. You can be a witch or a warlock. You can be connected by soul with people. Yes, with this 2 of Cups. People can feel really connected to you by soul. This is what makes you stand out, is that people feel like a magic connection around you, or a soul bond to you. You feel like people's soul tribe, like a part of people's soul tribe. This is what makes you stand out. This is how people feel about you and your family, your friends, your loved ones. They feel like they have like a supernatural connection to you. Even in the next lifetime, y'all gonna find each other type of connection. This is why you stand out to your family, your friends, because they know that they're connected to you by the soul. Like, especially like your siblings or your best friend or your partners here. They just know that you guys are just like destined to meet in another lifetime. Whoever you're thinking about, they know that you guys are connected by soul. It's a magic connection. So what makes you stand out? What makes you stand out? What makes you stand out? Pound number 2, perfume bottle. What makes you stand out is that if you love something, you let it go. And the fact that you're not afraid to let things go that you know that you love, and you know that if it comes back to you, that you know it's meant for you. What makes you stand out is that you're ready for newness. You're open for transformation. You let go and you let God. Like, that's what makes you stand out. You love what only loves you. Like, that's what it says here. You literally love what only loves you. That's what makes you stand out. And that's attractive. That's what makes people more attracted to you, is that your self-love. The fact that you walk away from things that don't really love you, or that's not really conducive to your spiritual growth, to your financial growth, to your mental health. You walk away from things like that. That's what makes you stand out from people. People can energetically feel when you've walked away from something. They can feel the transformation in it. They can feel people may not know what you got going on, but they can feel change. You feel me? So what makes you stand out, you could be a walking thirst trap as well. Like, too, I was getting this energy of a DILF. D-I-L-F. A DILF is a dad I like to F-U-C-K, or a MILF. M-I-L-F. A MILF is a mom that I would like to F-U-C-K. That's what it means. But I was getting, and even if you're not a mom or a dad, but you just could be a really walking thirst trap. But yeah, someone could definitely have supernatural like energy here. Someone could definitely be a spiritual warrior as well as getting that in the other pile. So what makes you stand out here? Pile number 2, and then I'm gonna move on to pile number 3. What makes you stand out? One last card. Spirit, make it a good line. Thank you. Thank you. What makes you stand out? What makes you stand out? Pile number 2. Wow. So what makes you stand out is that the fact that you are people could come up, you could come up, have really vivid dreams. You could come out in people's dreams. The fact that you watch readings is what makes you stand out. The fact that you know that you have like some type of spiritual connection to certain people is what makes you stand out. Yeah. What makes you stand out is that you're supernatural. Like, I keep getting that for somebody here. You could be really into like talking about synchronicities, things like that. That's what makes you stand out. Your conversation, like I said, you can talk about anything. You're a creative creator. You could be really into creating things like music, art. You could be an influencer, something like that here. What makes you stand out too could be where you're from as well. Like, maybe if you're from a different place that has like a unique flag, or maybe you represent something with a unique flag, or you rep your flag, or if you do something with a stick as well, like you play pool, or I don't know what this is called, a baton. If you use a baton or a pool stick, or what's that shit called, javelin throw, you could be into that. Or like, I don't know, it's a sword, or you do like pole dancing, anything here with a pole or some type of stick here. This is what makes you stand out as well. I was kind of getting that energy too of a stripper in the last pile. I don't want to really say it was the King of Cups, because somebody was naked. Yeah, someone could be a stripper or a dancer here. That's what makes you stand out. Makes you stand out too. You could be like really into animals, birds, dogs, wolves, horses. You could ride a horse, or yeah, you could do something really unique as well in nature, like boating. But yeah, definitely into like swords or some shit here. Your shoe collection as well can make you stand out, or your life thereof, because I see a lot of barefoot people. But yeah, guys, I hope that resonated with you. Definitely check out my future readings. Watch all 3 piles if you must, because I feel like there might be a connection. And like and comment and subscribe, guys. Also, I would appreciate it if you guys check out my past readings. They are all timeless. Hit the like button. I know I'm resonating with you guys, and I look forward to reading for you guys again in the future. So, love you long time. And I appreciate you guys again for watching, and peace. Okay, pile number 3, Anubis. Last but not least, it is no coincidence that I'm pushing the button on this pile at 3 a.m. in the morning. So I'm going to show you guys, if you can see the time on my phone. It's right up here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's 3 o'clock. Literally, it just turned 3:01. So that's crazy because you're pile number 3. It's 3 a.m. Anubis is definitely represents rebirth, death, and transformation. You know, 3 to me makes me think about fertility. It makes me think about reunion and death. To me, all of those things make me think about the energy of death as well. Like, and I hate when people think about the word death and they get like scared and want to talk about it. It's something natural that we all are going to experience. Something that we all experience by losing family members, friends, pets, whatever. So death is constantly around us, and it's such a scary topic to talk about, but we all inevitably experience it. Whether you're killing a fly, it's still death, you feel me? You know? So yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So Anubis, that number 3 comes up for me with Anubis. I don't know why, but it makes me think about fertility, right? And fertility is a form of birth, and it also, to some people, it could be a form of rebirth. Some people that believe in reincarnation, and the Egyptians believed in reincarnation. So I think 3 is a proper number to associate Anubis with, if you ask me. So I'm not surprised that I chose him to be number 3 unknowingly. And yeah, transformation. So you could have experienced a death recently, or you could experience a lot of death, or you've seen a lot of transformative things in your life. You know, a lot of rebirths. You could also be a guide for people as well, because Anubis is like the god of guiding people into like the afterlife as well. So I was getting this energy too of a death doula. I don't know if you know what that is, but a death doula is someone that like helps people, like, if they kind of like, they're like earth angels to me, and like well, the physical ones that I've experienced, I feel like I have a little bit of this attribute as well, especially if like people come around you like right before they die, or you help out people right before they die. You could have that energy of like a death doula as well. And to me, that's like Anubis. Like, he helps people transition into the afterworld life as well, or he guides them through the afterworld, or in the underworld as well. So yeah, you could be a guide for other people's soul, especially if they can't see in the dark, they can't navigate in the darkness. You could help them navigate in the darkness. You could have a connection to dogs as well. I don't know what Anubis is. Let me Google like what creature he is. Like, let me say, is it let me see, a jackal? So yeah, it's like a dog, a wild dog, native to Africa and Asia. It's similar to wolves. So yeah, you could have connection to dogs as well. Or just be protected by dogs. You could have a dog or a protective dog as well. Yeah, you could like I said, you can be protective of people or other, you can be protective of yourself or other people. So yeah, what was I going to say about that though? So yeah, I'm going to get into it, guys. I was getting, so it's so mysterious too. Oh yeah, and the Pluto energy. With the Scorpionic Pluto energy I get from Anubis. I feel like if Anubis had a zodiac sign, it would be a Scorpio, if you ask me. Because it's just that, oh yeah, and sex, like the sexual dark transformative, like your sex could be transformative as well. Like it could cause deep reflections in people as well. You could cause spiritual awakenings in people. Maybe you're really good on, like, or really big on, like, protected sex as well. So, yeah, let's see. What makes you stand out? Ooh. Anubis, 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 pal. Wow. Lovely. You are hot, 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 attractive, sexy, awesome. Definitely watch all three piles. I'm going to try to remember to put this in the description box. All three piles are going to resonate somehow, some way. So what makes you stand out is how you go into solitude here. How you're really protective of your energy. You could be really protective of yourself, protective of your energy. You go into solitude. Maybe you go into solitude to like research, reflect, read, gain knowledge, gain wisdom as well. This is what makes you stand out. Like I just heard my ex-fiance used to say this to me, like when he sees me like reading a book, like he'll like with her nose stuck in a book, like Belle from Beauty and the Beast. You know, this can make you stand out is that you like to read, especially if like a guy is like, look at this guy, how he's looking at her. Like this can make you stand out, especially if you're like in a space like everybody else doing something but you don't want reading. This can make you stand out. Your knowledge, your wisdom, your attractiveness. You can be really attractive, look really good in red. Someone, I was saying it with pile number 2 with the perfume bottle. I was saying someone has like a nice round head. I kept seeing it in like all three piles. Very nice eyes. Look at this guy's eyes. Why all the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles, like, Lord, they be so attractive in all my decks. So yeah, you can be really attractive. Really nice head. What makes you stand out is that you know how to coexist, maybe with other people. You know how to bring harmony with other people. You know how to you know, take a step away and go into solitude and bring some type of balance and harmony here. You know how to be in rhythm with people as well, as it makes you stand out. Maybe you're like a team player, but you know, you could, what makes you stand out too could be your car, how you travel, how you drive, as well. Maybe you drive fast as well. Maybe your communication could be very sharp, very direct. I feel like what makes you stand out is your side eye. You got a bombastic side eye, criminal offensive side eye. How you look at people, how you stare at people is what makes you stand out. Your intense look, like how you stand as well, is what makes you stand out. Is what makes you attractive as well, I wanted to say. how you stand, how you stare, how you look, how you side-eye things. What makes you successful? Ooh, I said what makes you successful. What makes you stand out is like your success, how successful you are. How you go after your success. Like I said, pound number 1, pound number 2 is getting is like maybe you're really ambitious, really driven about going after certain things that you want. You can have a lot of Cancer in your chart as well. This is what's giving you that energy of like being driven, being ambitious about like maybe yeah. What makes you stand out is your victories, your success, your maybe how people look to you for guidance, maybe direction, ambition. Maybe you inspire people as well. This is what makes you stand out, is how you inspire other people to go after their passions, their actions, the things that they want. Maybe you give people confidence as well. This is what makes you stand out, is your confidence. And how you give other people confidence. Maybe you're protective of other people as well, and their dreams and their ambitions and your children. Maybe you're like a lion here. You don't play. Like, you're like, someone's like really cute. Oh my god. Yeah, there's like a hot guy here, like a hot older guy I keep getting. Like yeah, like Idris Elba, or like, especially if you have like that salt and pepper, like, yeah, look at him, he's cute. Yeah, I can look at him. I'm all up in his face. You could be a Leo as well. You could be sun dominant. The sun ruled guy here. Guys, I'm totally getting into Vedic astrology. I can't wait to like indulge like more information so I can teach you guys and use it in my tarot. So you could be a hard worker as well. What makes you stand out is like how successful you are with your job as well, your work. Maybe if people are inspired by your work, people look up to you in your work. You're a hard worker here. You could be a really good communicator at work as well, or really passionate at work. Something about the way you communicate at work, people are inspired by you, or they look up to you as well. Maybe you're a hard worker. This is what makes you stand out. Right? Like I was getting like this team player energy, like you bring harmony and coexistence and gravity. Like energy possibly shifts when you're not around. What makes you stand out is definitely your eyes. You can have like hazel eyes, or really nice gray eyes, or green eyes. I'm getting heavy on the gray, green, hazel, blue, really distinct eyes. What makes you stand out is your hair. You can have really chocolatey, nice skin. Even if you're like not black or identify as African American, you can have really nice tan or nice brown or bronze to your skin. Even if you're white, something about your skin is like glowy or tan or something here. I'm getting like a lot of olive people, olivey, like nice milky like skin. Like it could be white milk or chocolate milk. I don't know. Strawberry milk, something really nice and milky about your skin, even if you're really pale. Like milky. But yeah, someone definitely has like really nice arms, really nice muscles, really strong, really balanced. Someone could be a dancer as well. What makes you stand out is how you dance, how you gyrate, I would say, how you stand out. You stand out. You could be a successful creator as well. Someone's very creative here, very creative, full of ideas, full of passion, full of words, knowledge here, creative. Especially if you make something with shoes, fashion, I'm getting. If you create like stages or performances, or you perform something, if you do something with makeup, you're very creative. like your outfits, your designs, something, bro. Like you're super creative. You have a vision, an eye, like you're a visionary. Like I just got that here, and spirit just made me do my hands like that, like. But you're a very creative creator. Like no one does, even if you do something that everybody does, like makeup or you do fashion, you design clothes, or you dress people. I feel like I got somebody that like dresses people here, a stylist, whatever you do it differently than other people, and it's super creative, and people see your creativity and they like the way you do certain things, especially if you make art, or you're a dancer or a singer here, you're a writer. Even if you're not none of those things here, you could be really successful if you tapped into doing those type of works. So yeah, what makes you stand out is maybe your choice of partners, your lovers, the people that you date as well, the people that you choose to like collaborate with, coexist with, have harmony with. This is what makes you stand out. Maybe you have really attractive partners, or partners that are like really successful or in the public's eye or something here. Something about your partner could be really attractive, or they could have a nice car or something here. Yeah, you could go, if you're a guy, you're the King of Wands, right? You're really attractive, magnetic, really sexy and vivacious, and you attract Queen of Wands type of chicks. Like really attractive, model looking, very creative, magical. They manifest things really easily here. They stand out. They get attention in the public's eye. They could be successful at their work, and vice versa. If you're a female, this is the type of men that you attract. Men that are successful in their work. They stand out. They get attention in the public's eye. They design things. They make things. They're really, they coexist. You know, they're creative. They defy gravity here somehow, some way. Yeah, what makes you stand out as well is that you could have walked away from something here, and went into solitude, started researching, reflecting, taking action on, and being ambitious about other work, other things here. Yeah, what makes you stand out is your choice of lovers, the choices that you have, the decisions that you make, especially when it comes to work. Your victories and your success, your cars here. This is what makes you stand out. Maybe your choice of vehicle as well. Maybe the places that you travel as well. The things that you go to see as well. Like if you go to certain concerts or certain shows or movies, this could make you stand out as well. Maybe people are like, I wasn't expecting you to see, want to see that, or go to this, or. What makes you stand out as well is how you relax, how you go into solitude, how you fall back, how you research things, how you cope as well. Cope with people passing away, how you are there for other people, how you let people have their space as well. I feel like what makes you stand out is your bliss. How like you come off as really blissful, maybe something jovial about you. Like I said, just really successful in your energy, your passions, your relationships. People possibly look up to you as some type of inspiration. You're really protective of people. Like people feel like they're going to be protected and told the truth or something. And they're going to have knowledge, and there's going to be creativity and passion and sexiness around when you're there. That's what makes you stand out. You can be really seductive as well. Maybe something about your legs are really seductive. Maybe like people want to see up your skirt, or like maybe you shock people as well. Something about your the way that you dress, maybe the way that you bend your body. You can be really flexible as well. What makes you stand out is your flexibility. I was about to say, because I said someone could defy gravity, but as well, the way that you dance as well could make you stand out. could be really seductive. I was getting that song earlier, sexual seduction, seduction. I'm gonna take my time. But yeah, your eyes too could be really seductive. The way you look at things. But yeah, what makes you stand out is that like people could possibly feel like you're, you know, your spirit guides around as well. Maybe what makes you stand out is people are feeling like you're going to judge them somehow as well. What makes you stand out. Let's see. I'm going to get some channel messages. Then I'm going to wrap it up, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button, the comment button. Let me know how this video resonated with you. I love hearing from y'all. It's so cool. Definitely watch my past readings, guys. They're all timeless, and look forward to my future readings. But I get motivated when you guys tell me that you're enjoying these readings by hitting that like button, commenting, telling me what's up, what pile you chose, things like that. I like that. But yeah, what makes you stand out? What makes you stand out, Anubis pile? What makes you stand out? So what makes you stand out is that you're a rebel. That, I don't know, I'm not getting this. What makes you stand out could be your finances as well. Your spiritual finances, your energetic. Maybe your financial situation could make you stand out. I feel like what makes you stand out is that you could be a rebel, a black sheep, somebody that goes against the grain, goes against the crowd. You could stand up for different things, be protective over certain things. You're a leader. You're a fighter for the people. You go against the grain, the crowd. You have independent thoughts. You have controversial ideas. You're a fair person. Yeah, you have independent thoughts and you're self-aware. This is what makes you stand out. People know that you're confident in yourself. You're confident in your words. You're confident in your work. Your creativity, your passions. There's a lot coming out. Oh my God. I feel like someone here is a walking thirst trap. I feel like what makes you stand out is that you're a walking thirst trap. You could be financially stable, or you come on, even if you're not financially stable and you are probably financially depleted, you make it look good. People think that you're financially stable. You're sexy, you're alluring, your eyes are hot, your boobs, your cleavage here, the jewelry that you wear. What makes you stand out? Your necklace here, something about a necklace or a bracelet I'm seeing. What makes you stand out here? What makes you stand out and make this pile? What makes this pile stand out? So, spell work, dark magic, hex, curse, evil intentions. So maybe what makes you stand out is that people know that they have like a karmic tie to you, or what makes you stand out is that maybe you're into like spell work. Hopefully you're not into like saying like crazy things to like get things. That's crazy. We rebuke you in the name of Jesus, in the name of all the beautiful, loving, peaceful ancestors. No shade to anybody's spirituality or religion though. On God. Like I don't discriminate against things like that. Whatever you believe in. But yeah, what makes you stand out is that you can have people in their feelings. People go suffering in silence. They go into solitude. People could be suffering in silence, crying on the inside. Yeah. People could be low-key hurt around you. Or maybe people think that this is you, that you could be low-key hurt. Or low-key butthurt about something. But what makes you stand out is that you possibly get people in their feelings. and that you know how to suffer in silence, that you know how to cry on the inside, that you put on a brave face. This is what makes you stand out. Maybe you cut people off, or you do revenge spells or something. That's what makes you stand out. People know not to mess with you or something here. So what makes you stand out? What makes you stand out? Someone could be a hater. Especially when it comes to like your victory here, your success, your transformation. So what makes you stand out is that you have people mad for no reason. That makes you stand out is your money, the attention that you get. People could wonder what you're doing. That's what makes you stand out, is that maybe you go into solitude and people don't know what you're up to. What makes you stand out is that it's hard for people to get over you as well. Like, people could possibly stay stuck on your energy for a long time. Especially if there's people that you've worked with, you've been successful with, you've had harmony with, here you coexisted with. Yeah. It can be hard for them to get over you. And what makes you stand out the most is your victory and your success in your work and how hot you are. You're walking thirst trap, and you possibly get a lot of attention. Your photos as well could make you stand out. Your profile, social media profile, how you pose. I feel like someone takes really unique poses, or like they look like they're dancing, or really elegant, or something like that here. So guys, I hope that resonated with you guys. It's almost like 4 in the morning. It's 3:30. I've been reading for about an hour and 20 minutes. So I hope that resonated with you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe again. And I appreciate you guys so much. And have a good night. Peace.